Hello, everybody. I am Sue and I am a holistic nutrition therapist. I support women journeying through menopause. So, whether you are pre-menopause and wanting to support your body and prepare it for the changes that are coming, or you're actually going through the menopause at the moment, so you are perimenopausal and you may be experiencing symptoms from depression, anxiety to hot flushes, dry skin, and many other symptoms. There are 34 official symptoms of menopause, but over 80 if you do a good Google. So you'll be surprised, maybe some of the things, maybe if you are experiencing issues that could be related to perimenopause. And then also I support women who have sort of reached menopause. So that is the point where you are 12 months without having a period. From that moment, you are then post-menopause. So as we are post-menopause, we might be experiencing less of the hormonal instability and the symptoms that come with that. But we also need to be looking after our future health, because the biggest causes of death for women after menopause are heart disease and dementia. So we need to make sure that we are nourishing our bodies and not punishing them, so that we have many years post menopause. This is a really interesting fact. The average age of women to survive to, so life expectancy 100 years ago was age 59. And the average age of menopause is 51. It's 51 now, and it was 100 years ago. So you can kind of understand how women's mentality around menopause is kind of like, well, that's it, that's the end, it's an end of an era, I'm done now, and I'm just going to shrivel up and wait for death. Whereas now the average age expectancy of women is 81. So we could have 30 years post menopause. So this is time without periods, without having to worry about getting pregnant. We could actually find our purpose and achieve another whole lifetime's whatever we want to do. So it's really a time where I want to kind of start changing women's mindset, that this is the perimenopause is a pause. It's time to kind of regroup, look at your values, look at where your life is, look what you enjoyed, look what you'd like to change, and maybe put some things in place to start slowly making some changes so that you can have the most amazing time post menopause. Um, so thank you to Kate today for inviting me to speak this month for National Menopause Days on the 18th of October. So kind of all content really is driven around menopause during October. So thank you so much for allowing me to come and share what I am passionate about, helping women to balance their hormones, heal their metabolism, so they can achieve all their health and wellness goals, whether that is wanting to lose weight. There's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight, but I encourage women to do it through non-diet practices. I think that punishing your body through starvation, not eating enough calories, slows down our metabolism. So it encourages our body to hold on to unwanted weight, because it's the body's job is really just to stay alive. It doesn't care how we want to look, or how we want to feel. If we're maybe not eating enough calories because we want to lose some weight, that just kind of doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore if it ever really did. We've got to be a little bit more clever with nourishing and feeding our bodies now. We need to make sure that we're eating balanced meals. So that includes carbohydrates, proteins, and healthy fats. Every meal, every snack. I have a download which I will link to at the end of this video, which is hormone balancing snacks for women. And in this download, there are 14 recipes. That I say recipes loosely, ideas. There are some kind of bars and things you can make, but they are things that you can actually include in your daily menu planning so that you can make sure that you are prepared, and that you this enables you to keep your blood sugar levels stable, because the blood sugar levels going up and down obviously impact our mood and our emotions, and also cause insulin to be released. And if we have too much insulin, and this insulin is getting rid of the glucose and it doesn't have places for it to go, it will lay this glucose down as fat. And that is how this is how carbs get a bad name, basically. So my tip for you, my quick tip would be, don't eat naked carbs. So carbohydrates come in the form of starchy carbs and non-starchy carbs. So your non-starchy carbs are anything that's not protein or fats, basically. It's all your fruits and raw vegetables, all your salads, where you think maybe you're making good choices because you're having a salad. If that is naked, if it doesn't have any protein and healthy fats with it, then that is going to be causing you to have unstable blood sugar levels and spikes of insulin, and that will then lead to fat being produced or being laid down in your body if you don't actually have the receptors to receive that. So part of creating enough receptors in our body is making sure that we are moving our body, but moving in our body in a way that we want to, that gives us like joy and happiness. Because if that's not the case, then we won't carry it on. But also building muscle at this time. So training with your own body weight, or using weights, or however you can, just focus on building muscle, not to be like ripped and bulky, because I don't think that actually happens unless you're trying to achieve that. But that will make you it just keeps us healthier for longer. It increases our muscle mass, so that will increase our metabolism, which will enable us to eat what we want to eat and burn it off effectively. And it also helps our bone density as well, so that will protect us from the likes of osteopenia and osteoporosis as we become older, and we need to protect those. I hope that was really helpful. If you would like to work with me, I offer a personal health blueprint. So this is just a quick one-to-one. It's an hour session, and we can kind of drill down into what is important to you and how you can make changes into your lifestyle. I also have a course that I've started running from the 3rd of October. So I think this is going to be going out after, but I will be running that again. So by all means, by downloading my free hormone balancing snacks, then you'll be on my email list, and I can let you know when the next course is running. So if you have any questions for me, then please let me know, and I'm more than happy to chat and answer those questions. And once again, thank you so much to Kate for having me into this group.